Well, it's that time of year again. Spring's right around the corner, and you gotta do some maintenance on your mower. This is my own personal mower I use for my little lawn. Every year, make sure your filter's clean. Make sure your oil's clean. This one's actually pretty clean. I don't have to change this here. I changed it last fall, so just to clean up some leaves, which is fine. Make sure your spark plug is new. You can get away with maybe a year, every other year. Now this one, it's a 2012. I found it in the trash at my old job. Still runs great. Here's your old carburetor. So, it's going to see a little fuel. It was just getting rough to get going. So probably, I think the float or something inside probably was getting, the needle and C was getting eaten away or something. Because fuel over time eats everything away. Sort of like salt on the roads. Let's fix that. There is a model type and code number up here in the shroud. You can't see it because this cover is on. Every Briggs engine may I add. This is a Briggs and Stratton mower. The old, lovely L-head engines. I like working on these ones. These are very easy to work with. And the first two digits of that code number will tell you what year this was made. Now, this is I like this one because it's got the metal carburetor. As you can see, I installed a new one right here. Good old Scamazon. Yes, I call it Scamazon. Yard machines. MTD right here. I call it made to die. I've gotten lucky with this one. Also, make sure underneath it's off. It's not going to cut my hand. Make sure your blade is sharpened, ready to go every year. And if you take care of your lawn equipment once a season, depending how often you use it, I know commercially they probably got every few weeks sharpen their equipment. But me, just once a week, cut my grass. Should last me a while. But I like when people give me stuff like this because I can fix it, flip it, or keep it for myself. I can cook, I can bake, I can play video games somewhat. Scrap stuff, fix lawn equipment like this. I don't do tractors. Tractors are just a nightmare. They're a pain in the ass. But yeah, just make sure to service up your lawn equipment, and it should never die on you if you service it every year. Now again, there are exceptions to that rule. God, it's windy. Sorry for that, guys. Piston rings will eventually go. Stuff will eventually go and rust, but if you take care of it, normally it should last you a while, as you can see. This has lasted me, I got it 2016, out of a garbage, may I add. And now it's 2025, so 9 years. It's still going. Even still has a little tag, the barcode, whoever bought it. The reason why they got rid of this, it's a funny story. There was a mouse house in the shroud, and it was idling really low, or running low. Cleaned it up, lo and behold, now we got a mower. And that's all for today's little friendly reminder not to take your meds. Certain somebody's Nightbot does that. But it's just a little friendly reminder to make sure your lawn equipment is up and running. Make sure your oil is clean, your blade is sharp, your spark plug is new, or like I said, at least in much better shape. And make sure at the end of the season you drain out the fuel. I've seen many, many mowers that people do not drain the fuel. They clog up the carburetor, and lo and behold, you need a brand new one like this. But have a good lawn season, guys. Maybe I'll come back. Maybe you'll see me with another lawnmower video. We can work on it together. Y'all stay safe out there.